Presto.
Yes. What is up, peeps?
Yes, we back once again.
Back in action.
In the mix. Oh shit.
Yes.
Trees.
You'll notice a little bit of a difference today. That's
Yes.
some computer issues.
Shifting.
We're doing it old school,
Yeah.
just like the title.
Yeah.
Throwbacks. Yeah.
But
All day.
today's movies, old school, mid-90s.
Mid-90s.
That shit.
I believe directed and produced by Jonah Hill.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
One of my favorite skater movies, actually. One of my favorite skate movies.
Mm-hmm.
It's also A24. Probably one of my favorite films from them as well.
That's A24 does a lot of good stuff, like independent films and just like different stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, I forget that they don't just, do the horror thing and they got other things. Other pockets.
Mm-hmm. I really enjoyed it. It was cool to see. Like, it's interesting to think now that the 90s is like an era. Like, someone said before, like, the 90s is to like us what the 70s was to like
To
the 90s or whatever.
Yeah, which is crazy.
Yeah.
Because, like, our parents are probably, born in the late 70s, maybe, or mid 70s, and their 90s, yeah. For us, our 90s is their 70s and shit, so that's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy. But I mean,
No, yeah, this movie, it really embodied the 90s too, because, like, when you think about our generation, we got all the leftover shit. So, like, all the stuff from those movies or from mid-90s, the movie we just watched, like, he's wearing Ren and Stimpy shirts, Beavis and Butthead shirts. It's like, we got all those leftover, we got those reruns in our childhood. So, I think that's why we kind of connect with the 90s so much too.
Yeah, it was nice. It was a lot of nostalgia. I really enjoyed that. I don't know if I actually watched a skater movie in particular, but that was different. I was like, oh shit, skater.
Yeah, no, there's some good ones. There's a few good ones. I love this one though, because it really just took like everything. Like, you guys might not know, but there's brands like World Industries, like the main dude, I forget his name, the pro skater. He's rocking the World Industries hoodie, and that brand it's not even around anymore.
oh really? Oh, wow.
Yeah, a lot of people.
Crazy.
So it's kind of like a cool thing if you find a hoodie or a shirt that's World Industries and shit like that. And then, like at the end, they do like the whole fisheye cam.
Mm-hmm.
That's like big in like skate videos and the skate culture, the fisheye. So it really like embodied it. Yeah.
I thought that was kind of a cool concept too. That like at the end, fourth grade like essentially made the movie about them.
Right.
His movie and how it all incorporated like his strong baby and everything.
Yeah. It's almost like Jonah Hill is Sunburn in fourth grade.
Mm-hmm.
Because he made this movie about the era he grew up in and, circumstances.
Mm-hmm. It was a good coming of age movie, I think,
Right. I like I didn't really grow up with a big brother, but I like the dynamic that they did with that. It's like, he's older and he's like, he kind of looks up to his brother, but he kind of despises him at the same time. Like, he's into the same shit, but his brother's not really like that cool of a person,
Yeah. He's distant. Standoffish.
Yeah.
Brother was a fucking asshole.
Yeah, beating on him.
Yeah.
Definitely not a cool dude.
What's it called? It kind of reminds me of like, like any group of friends too, who like kind of do something or have an activity, like everyone's well, I can relate to it being back then, like skating as teenagers, but at the same time, it's like a lot of times there's one person with like a vision, and everyone's kind of around it, but everyone doesn't really share that same vision. But everyone's kind of figuring it out for themselves, kind of like fuck shit. And damn, what was the main guy's name? Or not the main guy, but the Ray. Yeah, no, Ray's the little dude. The dude with the dreadlocks was Ray. Okay, yeah. And Ray, it's like he wants to take shit seriously, and then fuck shit wants to just live life as it goes and not really try hard. And
That's the difference too, like in both their stories, because like fuck shit comes from money, and I'm pretty sure the other doesn't.
Bro was in the hood. He said, "I want to get out of the hood." Fuck shit said, I'm not in the hood."
Yeah.
And it kind of shows like when you're a teenager, what you may take for granted, or how someone else is actually looking at the scope of your guys' whole situation. He sees Sonny going down. Sonny Soldier. That's the main character's actor name, but his name in the film is Sunburn. Sonny Soldier Sunburn. But fucking, you see Sunburn going down the path of fuck shit, and he tries to kind of guide him, tries to be like, yo, you're good on the liquor. You don't need to be taking falls like you do,
Yeah. It's interesting too how like when he comes in, yeah, obviously I think it's just because the other dude's raised different too, and has a different perspective on the world. He's obviously telling him like saying thank yous, gay and shit.
Right.
And so like obviously he has a different perspective on the world. But like I think obviously that's what's stopping him from being more out there like Sunny is or Sunburns.
Right.
And that's why he doesn't like him, because he's jealous.
Right. He kind of despises him being able to be himself versus how he tries to kind of put on a front or isn't comfortable with himself. And it's like all these guys are different, but they're all together because of skateboarding. They all share this thing. This is the thing this is why they're chilling, besides maybe Ray and fuck shit.
Yeah, it was good, man. It was a good story. It's very short too. It's really not that long. I was kind of surprised at the end of the he does his movie and then it just ends. It's like, oh.
Yeah.
That they're gonna react to or something. Or, yeah, I don't know.
I got something, guys.
I actually forgot that that's how it ends, but I like that. I like that because there's not really more to go on. It's like
Over.
Yeah, I'm willing to
like you feuded with your brother, but your brother's still there for you.
Yeah, still loves you.
Your friends might not be the best influences. Your mom might not like them.
Like fell asleep over there in my bed.
Your friends might not be the best influences, and your parents might not like them, but they are your real friends. They're there for you, So it puts everything in perspective, I feel like, without having to do too much. Without having to be some long movie or have something be like they could have made him die. You know what I'm saying? In the crash, they could have had him die, and it'd be like some sad, bullshit type of ending. But they didn't have to do that. They didn't have to do something ridiculous. It was to the point,
Yeah, I'm glad he didn't die.
Yeah, that would have sucked, right?
I would have been pissed. I swear. Damn. I was kind of worried. I was like, damn, is he gonna die?
It would have been what's the lesson here now? What am I
weird.
walking away with? Excuse me.
He died.
Because he falls off the roof. And then is it just the car wreck? Is that the other major fall he takes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, his head's pretty frazzled right now.
And then he fights, bro.
Cracked it open twice.
Mm-hmm. He beat the fuck out of that fool.
Yeah, he had him.
Started bombing on him. I was like, yeah, what's up? Little kid.
Right.
Fucking A. It's always nice. Stand up to the bully.
Mhm.
And I like that they pointed out that like everyone has their problems, and that kind of is reflecting on how they're moving throughout the film. Like, oh, he's an asshole because his life is fucking shit. You know, fourth grade, nobody believes in him, so he's quiet. There's no point of talking when everyone's trying to downplay everything you're saying.
Back dog.
You know, oh, I want to make movies. Fuck shit says that's ridiculous, nigga. Like, you know, what do you think of Steven Spielberg? Like,
Mhm.
and it was crazy now because, you know, being in our 20s, it's like, that's crazy to think that someone in high school could not believe in themselves. And a lot of people don't. And I knew that back then. Like, oh, you guys don't think you could do something, but we're all young and we can all actually do anything. Like, we have all this time in front of us. And it's crazy watching that film, thinking like, oh yeah, that's crazy that kids don't believe in themselves. And if you're hanging around someone else who doesn't believe in themselves, that's going to rub off on you too.
Mhm.
The weird thing, like, wow, why is that even around?
Yeah.
Like self-doubt and shit.
I think that shit's just inherited, unfortunately.
And the crazy thing is too, especially when you're young, like I think a lot of us don't realize that even when you think you're just trying to be playful, you know, and dog on someone, like just like messing around, a lot of people can take that as like
Right.
serious shit, like the heart, and like
Right.
live off that.
The power of words are strong, I feel like, you know, like
Yeah.
someone might be, you know, someone might be on the edge of success or the edge of destruction, and the right words can send them to that destination, you know?
Mm.
Yeah, exactly.
Or the wrong words.
Yeah, or that too.
Definitely, homeboy was giving Sunburn some knowledge, you know, yeah, trying to show him that, you know, kind of like the different roads, like you were saying.
All right.
How like, yeah, fuck shit, you know, used to be all about it, and now it's just trying to get drunk, find the next party.
Right. It's like me too, as like someone who's rapping with like all my homies and shit. It's like, well, we were on the same shit, and now I don't know what they're doing, you know. So I really felt that part where he's like, and I think he kind of lost it. And it's kind of sad.
But what do you think you would have done? Would you have gotten in that car?
What'd you say? You wanna speak about it?
What would you have done? Would you have gotten in the car when they were like, "Yo, let's go"?
I would have drove.
Actually,
Shit.
And now someone else would have.
As a teenager, I was smart enough not to do that, and I probably would have like took the bus home. Like that's just me. Like if you ask anyone, that's actually what I would have been on.
I feel that.
Yeah, I probably would have walked too. But I mean,
Because even these days, I tell people like, you don't fucking drink and drive. Like, I mean, if you're good, you're good. But like, you know, like, well,
Oh yeah.
watching, you know when someone's not good. You know.
Mm-hmm.
definitely know your limits.
Yeah.
But shit, where's it going? Yeah. No, I would have definitely drove though, or somebody at least, you know, not as
Ray
fucked
could have
up as he
offered to
was.
drive.
Yeah, he was so
That's what I was
sober.
thinking. I
He
was
should just
like,
took
why
the
not?
wheel.
Let me drive.
Or took his keys, you know. Him being so righteous and shit.
I know, right?
Well, I can imagine too if I was 17 though. I've been drinking and I don't got license possibly. That'd be double fucked up if I got pulled over, even if nothing happened. So, as a character, that'd be a reason to not take the wheel.
For sure.
No,
Could have at least told everybody not to do that.
yeah, I saw this movie when I was like 21, and I skated, I smoked a joint, and then went in the movie theaters. I was excited because it's just me who be skating, so like I just wanted to see it by myself. It might have been the first movie I ever saw by myself, where I was like, I don't give a fuck who wants to see this movie. I want to see this movie.
Nice.
Did it speak to you?
Definitely.
Nice.
And it's weird because, like, yeah, I was like 21, and around that time is when I like started skating more since like, you know, being a kid.
Yeah.
So it was like,
So that movie's not that old then.
No, it's fairly,
2018.
yeah, fairly new.
2018. So
Yeah.
it's close to. It's not 10 years, but it's like 7. So,
That's getting there.
yeah.
2018.
I was 21. Yeah.
I like that it was on film too. I thought that was
Yeah,
pretty
that, that shit's nice. That shit's nice.
cool. Yeah, adds a different dimension to it. Gives it that feeling.
Makes it feel like it was made in that time.
Yeah.
And everything is so on point with that. I feel like a lot of times movies these days can't do that. They can't replicate the time. Like they do a bad job of doing that. Like I'm trying to think of a movie these days that try to go backwards. It's like everything's so high definition. It doesn't feel. This doesn't feel like it's the 90s or this doesn't feel like it's the 60s because it's so high definition. Like, you guys seen American Gangster?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's based in like the 70s. It was made in like the mid 2000s, but it wasn't super high def where it's like, you know, like it's the way it's shot feels authentic. It's not like glowing or like, I don't know. Polished, maybe that's the word I want to use. Maybe things are too polished now.
It's unreal. Makes it like unrealistic.
Yeah. Makes it feel unauthentic. Like the It movies. I think the old It movies are scarier than the new ones. And I think it might just be because it's so tech or it's so maybe the animation or maybe just the way it's shot, it doesn't feel like real. But because the 90s is just film and a real clown and shit, like it's scary as hell. Like I don't know.
It's so raw.
Yeah.
No, yeah, the original one fucked me up.
Like I didn't see it as a kid. I seen these as an adult. So in my mind, I was like, dang, if I would have saw the original It when I was like 6 or something, I'd probably be scared to walk by a drain or something, you know?
I was scared of clowns.
I probably would have been scared of drains.
I was scared of drains. Yeah, shit.
I was scared
Sewers.
of clowns.
Shit.
Because my mom always had these fucking little China doll mask things on her walls. They look like clowns. I was like, it used to freak me the fuck out. So I was like, fuck that shit.
Shit, I like clowns. I always went to the circus and shit. Clowns are cool.
Clowns are alright.
They're goofy.
They're not that bad.
Pennywise is the problem, alright?
Yo, I got papers downstairs, but do you got any papers?
I got some.
Yeah, we'll
Just like
some of this week.
I got a cone. Do you want a cone?
Yeah, I can fuck with a cone.
Fucking clowns. So
I want to make a skate documentary.
that would be tight.
Yeah.
What's the best trick?
I could do it probably by myself, but if I had help, like I could still focus on other things while doing the documentary, you know?
Yeah.
My best trick? Is that what you just asked?
Best trick.
My best trick is probably a sex change rock to fakie.
What's
What
that
is
look like?
that?
That's where
Like I know what the
that's where I'll go up a ramp and rock my board in the middle.
Like catch on it?
Yeah, but while I do that, I switch my body from left stance to the right stance, or from goofy to regular, you know, and then I click back and rock backwards.
Do you like jump and switch?
Yeah, so so it would be me clicking up, boom, boom, rocking down, and
Do you flip? You just flip yourself, right? Not the board.
yeah, just flip myself.
Interesting.
And then yeah, that's probably my best trick. I ride on ramps and shit, but
That's it.
I can't like tray flip, or I'm not a street skater. Like doing ground tricks and shit, that's not really my style.
Just transportation and that guy.
I could ride, you know, through the street, but I'm more of ramps.
Ramps.
You know, doing like grabs out, popping out of shit.
Damn, that's
cool.
tight though.
Hell yeah.
Yo, check out the YouTube shorts on my channel, on my Dwoodz 2G YouTube channel.
Hell yeah.
I got a lot of skate clips and other stuff.
Yeah. On the bottom of our homepage. Got a link. Check it out.
Right.
Well, hell yeah, man. That's cool.
There's a movie, Lords of Dogtown. You guys never seen that?
I've heard about it. Is that skating too?
It's a skate movie. It's with Heath Ledger, Johnny Knoxville.
Interesting.
Oh shit.
Some other good actors. And it's about like, you know, some of like the original origins of skating in like California and stuff.
Is that where it comes from?
Yeah.
California?
I think San Diego specifically. I'm not 100 on San Diego, but California for sure.
Oh shit, that's crazy.
The skateboard.
That's for the skateboarding, longboarding too, or what?
I think it's all the same coming from the same culture. I think it all comes from. It might come from surfing. I'm pretty sure it comes from surfing. But yeah.
Comes from the islands.
I've never surfed before. You guys ever snowboard or skied?
No, I'd like to. That'd be nice.
People assume you know how because you're from Colorado.
Right.
I know.
But they say like a lot of. I mean, I guess like you can probably skateboard and stuff because it takes a lot of balance and stuff. They say.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, Lo? You know all about balance, huh?
I'm balanced all day. My head in place.
That's cool. We watched the Kung Fu movie and then we watched the skate movie. We got the.
Oh yeah. Was that the last one?
Was that
Was
the-
the
yeah.
dragon?
No, we did Doors. We did Doors in between
Okay.
Enter the Dragon and this.
Okay.
I was trying to remember some movies we suggested last time, but they couldn't come to me.
Because we had the Wesley. We were going to do New Jack City,
Yeah, New Jack.
but then it didn't pop up. And we were going to do
Mid90s,
a Val Kilmer.
which is The Doors.
And
It's not bad. Not your favorite movie yet?
no, I wasn't.
Not a huge fan?
I wasn't feeling that. Out of all of our movies, out of all the things we've done, I'll say The Marvels, The Doors were probably the lower hits. Were probably the lower hits.
I know.
What do you think? What do you think about our selections so far? We're on like a year and a half now.
I know, it's just wild.
Yeah. You know what? Honestly, it's been too long. Let me see what that list is. I know a few of them, but...
Oh, you should make a playlist if you don't of just the movie reviews on the channel.
Yeah, there's one. Check that real quick.
Some of my favorites: Flight Risk,
Flight Risk.
That's a good one.
Killers of the Flower Moon or Flowers of the Killer Moon.
Yeah.
Scary Movie. Oh, A Complete Unknown. That shit made me so inspired.
That's that fucking one with
Bob DeLeon.
Chalamet.
Chalamet.
So we've done 13 so far. Yeah. Honestly, yeah, probably like The Doors, and then maybe Den of Thieves too. I don't really do it for me as much as the first one did. I like the first one a lot better.
Den of Thieves 2 would probably be in the bottom ranks too. But Den of Thieves 1 is really good, right?
Yeah, I mean, I guess there's gonna be a third one. They're setting that up, but
crazy.
yeah.
I'll pass. Bro.
Yeah. O'Shea. I don't know. You know. He's no Dwayne.
Should we do a hood movie next?
Boys in the Hood.
Boys in the Hood, Don't Be a Menace.
I mean, that's good.
Nice.
We almost did with the New Jack City and we didn't
Still
get
do New
to.
Jack.
We could do New Jack still.
Good one.
Tell me why. You've seen the Diddy Cox story, right? Yeah. That was on Tubi in Canada, but it wasn't on Tubi here. I was like, damn.
How does that work? Huh? Just got the rights over here.
Yeah, well, yeah, probably, or just they choose different. They probably just choose a different selection or something. I noticed that in Mexico too.
Yeah.
Like it's a different Netflix movie.
Netflix Mexico is different than
Yeah.
Netflix America.
Yeah, like it shares a lot of the same movies, but it got a lot of different selections. That's why like sometimes you'll click something, and it'll be like, oh, this ain't available in your region, or this ain't available in your country, or something like that.
I've never had that, but I'd be pissed if that shit happened to me.
Oh, you never had that happen?
No.
I've had that happen. On Pluto or on like another platform too, or something.
Tragedy. But yeah, man. I'd give it. Honestly, it was a good film. It was a coming of age movie. I like the dynamics and the showing like growing pains and the different routes people take,
All right.
and the brotherly love and stuff like that, and mother interactions. Dealing with parents. But no, I'd give it a solid. I give it an 8. You know, it was a good movie.
I give it a solid 8 too. I give it a solid 8 too. I give it a 10 though on aesthetic.
Like time accuracy.
On capturing a moment in time.
Mm.
I give it a 10 on that. But I give it an 8 as a movie.
I can see that.
I give it an 8.5 because I thought that shit was actually from the 90s.
You didn't think it came out recently?
No. I thought that shit was from the 90s, bro.
Nah, Jonah Hill was one of those kids in the 90s.
I guess so, yeah, because he's like a little bit older than us, right?
He's probably a good 10 over us. Maybe like 14 over us.
Seems like almost 40 now, if not already.
Because Jonah Hill was already in his 20s, like mid-20s when he did Superbad.
You know Morgan Freeman dating the parents till he's 50 years old.
Crazy.
You know that?
I saw this one thing that said that was a dub because he still made it. That's cool. To be old and a millionaire, that's cool. But that's the second half of your life.
No doubt. I mean, yeah, you probably want to hit it
You
soon.
just went, you know what I mean? I commented on this guy, but I don't know if that's a real dub because, like, you just went half your life unsuccessful. But I guess, you know, the second half of your life can be successful, which it is still a win, and that's cool, you know. I was like, fuck, man.
Yeah, I mean, she's a millionaire now, you know.
Right.
He's gonna die a millionaire. I don't know. I mean,
Samuel Jackson made it pretty late.
Yeah, just gotta keep at it, you know.
It's crazy. I was watching this video about the Friends with Leonardo DiCaprio effect.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And it just mentioned how Jonah Hill had to like get taken seriously, you know, and have this moment of I'm not just like the funny fat guy or something, you know. I'm like a creative. I'm a brilliant actor, and I could, yeah, you know, and I can stand face to face with the greatest actors and hold my own, you know.
You know, Wolf of Wall Street was good. You know, he was still funny, but like, you know, him smoking crack and
He's a real
talking
character.
about fucking his cousin and shit.
He's a real character.
I could let my friend fuck my cousin.
I'm like, hey, it's gonna be me, right? Oh yeah. But it's not what you think. It's not what you think.
Just do some things. Like kind of like your fucking cousin. Like, oh, oh, that movie's great too. I mean, yeah, the Scorsese movie would be good. It's just, yeah, they're so long.
I guess we did one. We could hit another one.
Yeah, we did do the.
I was gonna mention Gangs of New York.
Scorsese movie. Gangs of New York. Is that Scorsese? Movie's so good.
I think so. What is another one? It's Catch Me If You Can. Have you seen that? I might not.
I know what you're talking about with Damon.
Tom Hanks
Oh, the
and Leonardo DiCaprio.
Is it not?
Let me see.
That makes sense. But he's like the thief, right, or whatever, or steal money, like Rowan.
Yeah, or he's not stealing banks. I forget. He's like a con man, I think.
The 30? 39. Yeah, 30.
Oh no, that's a Steven Spielberg.
Steven Spielberg?
Yeah.
But it's Leola?
Yeah.
Tom Hanks is the cop?
Yep. And he's trying to catch young Leo. It's a good one.
Man, there's a lot of good movies out there. I've been trying to watch a lot more recently on like Netflix and shit. Expand my horizons.
I feel like I don't have any. I need more time to like give something new a try. You know, to have a moment to actually sit down and watch something.
It is good too to have like that thing you could just put down in the back and chill out, and or like when you're about to lay down, just fall asleep too. Because not sitting there trying to watch.
I took a nap earlier to Takers. You see Chris Brown and fucking.
Is that your movie?
I was on Tubi. I was like, oh yeah, this is an easy, good watch. So I could fucking just chill. Yeah. Nice movie. T.I.
Guess he's balling now.
There was a little wave of heist movies now that I'm looking back. Like The Town, Entire Heist,
Ocean,
Takers, all that shit came out at the same time.
Yeah, those are big, heist movies. Rick and Morty made fun of them.
Yeah.
Like heist con and shit and stuff. Man. Guess we'll have to think about what we do next. But because we're done with Scorsese, so that's not a high priority, I suppose. Like Killers is pretty good though.
For what?
Killers of the Fireman.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that was pretty good. I gotta see when this Denzel Spike Lee movie is coming out. Because this is looking good. He's like a record executive. I think A$AP Rocky is like his artist, the rapper and stuff.
Interesting. Oh yeah. I wonder if Quentin Tarantino's when he's gonna do his next film or what's going up with that.
Right.
Because I think it's like 2020 or 2022. Hollywood.
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. That might have been already like 2019 by now.
Yeah, dude, 2019. So I mean, we're past due. That's crazy.
About 6 years.
It's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
So I wonder if he's working on something now or he got something planned.
I heard something about the next movie is his last movie.
Yeah, he said only 10 films. But I mean,
he's probably not rushing that.
Yeah. Maybe he's waiting.
His legacy's cemented right now. So he can't go out with a bomb, he has to go out with a bang.
Yeah, I don't think. I mean, like his direct movies, right? Like, I don't think any of them are really like bad movies, Because he just like. I think he just knows cinema and seen so much cinema that he borrows a lot from like a lot of old movies and stuff. So it's like, you can't go wrong. It's like a lot of the golden shit.
And then he does his own little thing, weird thing, and has his style.
Monologues.
He's 9 for 9 if that's the case.
Yeah, I like The Hateful Eight too. You know?
Yeah, I don't know if I've seen it all the way beginning to end, but yeah.
Yeah, that one's long. Yeah, it's good. I like that one. I like the trapped in like a room. Like
with all of them.
yeah, like the tension and yeah. It's almost like the thing. You know, like you're trapped in with the monster and you're like trying to like bless you.
Thank you.
Yeah. It's fun too because it was Kurt Russell too, which is in the thing. It's even better.
Is Kurt Russell the old guy?
Yeah, the
main
sheriff. The guy who's bringing her in. Hangman, John Ruth.
Okay.
Yeah, that's good shit.
My favorite Quentin is probably Kill Bill, and I like Jackie Brown because it came out the year I was born. That's Chris Tucker.
Nice. Yo, Pulp Fiction. That's my favorites.
But does Pulp Fiction really make any sense?
I mean, yeah. If you think about it now, yeah.
I'd have to rewatch it again.
It's just, yeah, it's chopped up. If you watch it like in sequential order, you know. I think it's just, it's kind of better that way. 'Cause I don't like seeing the like endings of movies where it's like, here's the end, and then like cut back to 2 weeks earlier, you know.
Right.
I don't like that shit. I think that's kind of a bit much because it's like I don't want to, I don't want the ending spoiled essentially, you know. But I mean, it's
That's
whatever.
kind of what he does.
But like, there's ways to go about it. I feel, there's different ways than just directly being like that,
Right. It's like it's. I think giving the midpoint, giving like almost the mid climax. That part that's very exciting before the end, giving that away almost and leading up to that, and then giving that solution afterwards, I think is good to foreshadow, but still hold something back.
And think about it, I think in like Pulp Fiction though, it's kind of like that, right? So like, but he throws something really like I think it has multiple exciting points, obviously,
Right.
And he throws one in the middle, or sorry, in the beginning, like when they first go and meet Marvin or whatever, and then like it's exciting, and then it's just an intro though, because then it's obviously not the beginning of the story, but it's like it's just the starting to keep it interesting,
Yeah.
I think that's why that helps with that aspect of it. It may not be a good like tracking with the story, So just watching it, like, it's very, you don't get the story until the end, really, if you're paying attention, to like everything that's going on.
Right.
Yeah. But even then, like, it ends pretty much like the beginning. Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
It's so funny.
Jackson.
What a way to tell a story. Shit.
The art of storytelling.
The art of storytelling. Stories need to be told.
Someone has to tell him.
Wouldn't you agree, Lo?
Yes, sir. Movies like that used to always trip me out.
What the hell's happening?
That shit almost happened to me for real, though, too, in real life.
Oh, I'm gonna look up Dogma.
Life's a loop, bro. It's all cyclical.
Man. It's cycles.
It's a cycle. It's a circle.
The circle of life.
Now you know.
In theaters. Dogma is coming back to theaters on June 5th. So in about a month.
I saw there was a showing for June 6th as well. Which is that Monday, right?
June 5th is a Thursday. June 6th is a Friday.
Okay. Maybe that 7th? I'm sure the Alamo might have it.
Right. Or probably like the Mayan. I've actually never seen a movie over there.
Me either.
You know,
Oh shit, what do we got here?
so Lyrical Lemonade X
Is that what it's called?
Rock
bro?
Cone. Yep.
Lyrical. Lyrical.
It's for the
Cole
boys.
Bennett.
That's tight.
What the fuck? Cole Bennett did a collab with Raw?
Hmm.
That's fire. Bud Rap Cone. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Love that jar.
Contains no tobacco. I'll take this jar. Hell yeah. Where'd you get it from?
My dog. Daddy Danks.
The fucking spot.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. You know, I've been exploring all the different wraps and shit. It's just, you know,
Yeah.
a lot of options.
There's always so many options.
Yeah, love me a tobacco wrap, man. Love me a tobacco leaf. Where it's at. Becomes just so much more, you know, quicker, you know.
Mm. I like rolling
Yeah, that's
Mm.
nice.
though. I do.
I think I can roll a joint faster than I can pack a joint, just out of habit. But in certain situations, it is easier to pack a joint.
You gotta be on the same way. It would seem like a long time. So I take my time when I'm packing it, like a little bit.
Right.
Pack, little.
Like make it kind of thorough.
Yeah.
This one I kind of packed light.
Mm. Yeah. Good film. Check out Mid90s, guys.
Mid-90s. It was good. It was a good one.
What do you think? Is it all that or not?
Check it out.
What was
See
the
for
best part?
yourselves. Yeah. Hmm. I wonder if Jonah Hill's done much more, like directing and stuff.
I don't know if I bet about anything else.
Let's see. Hmm. It says Stutz. Stutz. In a candid conversations with actor Jonah Hill, leading psychiatrist Phil Stutz explores his early life. Interesting.
What did you just say?
Essentially, Jonah Hill does like a interview with a psychiatrist about his early life.
Oh, isn't that what Emma?
Is it? It's called Stutz.
Oh, maybe not. Maybe that was.
It might be. I see Emma Stone down here. Let me see. You can see what's wrong. I'm seeing now.
Oh, okay, yeah, it was something else. They did a show together, I think, on Netflix a while back.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess yeah, it's about his early life with a psychiatrist running through with him.
Hmm.
Sounds interesting. Hmm. Well, I mean, I guess we can wrap it there, huh?
Yeah.
Not really much to
Yeah.
go with. Great film. Check it out. Thanks for watching. Tell your friends.
Thank you guys.
Drink water. Smoke good. Love your people.
I'm gonna drink some water right now. Actually.
Peace and love, y'all.